Welcome back to the second part of our lesson, our first lesson. We're going to be looking at what types of functions we're going to be working with throughout the school year. So the first one is linear functions. Now, if you notice, the word linear has the word line in it. So obviously we can describe it as a line. And if you want to be specific, you can say it's a straight line. All right. Now, if you notice it's going in the direction where it's increasing, we'll also see it where it is decreasing. But this specific example that we're giving you here is the actual parent function of the linear function. And the equation for that is y is equal to x, or we can say f of x is equal to x. The next function is our quadratic function. Notice how the shape is a U shape. Now this specific one is facing upward. We'll also see it where it faces downward. Now the equation or this graph is the parent function of the quadratic function, and the equation for that parent function is y is equal to x squared, or f of x is equal to x squared. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is the absolute value functions. Now, if you notice this one has a V shape. This one is facing upward. We can also see it where it faces downward. Now again, this is the parent function. This is an example, or this is the parent function. And the equation for that parent function is y is equal to the absolute value of x, or f of x is equal to the absolute value of x. Now, if that f of x is confusing you, don't worry about it. It's just a fancy way of saying y, or a function of x. The next one we have is exponential, another one that you're familiar with. Now this one, notice how it has a curve. It's kind of like a skateboard ramp. So for the shape, we're going to describe it as a curve. Now it can go up where it's increasing, or you can also see it where it is decreasing, and your graph will go in this direction. Now again, this is the parent function that I'm showing you right now. And the equation for this parent function is y is equal to 2 to the power of x, or f of x is equal to 2 to the x power. And the last one we are going to be looking at is cubic functions. Now, if you notice this cubic function, it's kind of curved in opposite directions. So that's what we're going to describe it as. The shape is curved in opposite direction. And you can see it in this form. This is our positive. And you can also see it this way. Now again, the image shown is the parent function, and the equation for that parent function is y is equal to x to the third power, or f of x is equal to x to the third power. All right, that's the end for our first lesson. Have fun with your assignments.